What's in the box?
This one's called Triggered by Weight Loss. Let's do this one. Let's see what.
Why am I so triggered by weight loss posts, before and after posts, people making posts about weight loss but trying to like hide the fact that it's a post about weight loss?
Who's doing that? Making posts about weight loss but hiding the fact that it's about weight loss. I don't know. I think it's a great thing to get rid of like excessive body fat that's not necessary.
When I'm confident and worthy and I have such a strong relationship with my body and I have no interest in losing weight or dieting.
Why? You don't want to be healthy? You want to be healthy and more attractive and more capable and more mobile? Okay. What's with, you guys see the pattern? This is why we play these videos. What's with the when I'm confident and worthy? Are you so confident? Are you so confident that you have to make videos justifying your behavior to stay fat on purpose? Like, you don't make videos about this if you're confident. And what's with the worthy? What's with the worth? Like, notice how all these posts that we cover, they're all about worth. Like, I'm worthy. I am worthy. What does that mean? What is that worthy to who? Your parents didn't hug you enough? Like, what's the problem? Worthy to who? What who's saying you're not worthy? Like, what are you worth? What are we talking about here?
Confident and worthy and I have such a strong relationship with my body and I have no interest in losing weight or dieting.
The strong relation, that's called gravity. That's the gravity that she's feeling.
I have been beating myself up for probably more than 6 months just because of the recent like publicity that weight loss has had. Truly, it's like weight loss is having a moment.
You mean Ozempic and stuff? Weight loss is having a moment now in 2024. It's having a moment now. People have been losing fat. Weight loss is having a moment. What? Not enough.
And I'm like, you know what? Just unfollow this shit. Just stop consuming this shit. You do not need to lose weight. You do not need to cave into diet culture.
It's not caving into diet culture. It's, you do not have to respect your body. You do not have to, be a non-fat cow. Like, you don't have to stop eating cake. You don't need to cave into, it's not diet culture. It's, hey, being healthy and exercising and not eating garbage. It's really not that complicated and it's not hard. This is why these people cope so hard to try to stay this way, because it's so fucking easy to not be morbidly obese. It just is. It just fucking is. Even if you don't have a lot of money, cool. You don't need a lot of money to get rid of fat. You just need to choose the right things or just better things to spend your money on to eat. We always talk about this, all right? We always fucking talk about it. And when I see people that say, look at this, McDonald's is $15 fucking dollars, then go to the supermarket and buy 2 or 3 pounds of beef. It's not grass-fed. You'll fucking lose weight if you eat regular grain-fed beef. You'll lose fat if you just eat that shit. How much is grain-fed beef? How much is just like ground beef at the store? I know it's more expensive than it used to be. I'm not saying prices. But I'm saying, look, people that are spending money on food, then you have X amount of money to spend on food. What are you buying? So people say, well, healthier food is more expensive. Not necessarily, because what these people think is like, I don't know what they think of health food, right? I don't know what these people think of when they're like, well, eating healthy is so expensive. What does that mean? What are you talking about? What's your context for that? What do you think? Because you have to ask. You have to ask people when they say eating healthy is more expensive. Well, what's your definition of eating healthy? Getting some kind of salad from a salad bar at Whole Foods and spending $30 on cardboard? Like, yeah, that's a bad decision. Overpriced shit. Like, you're buying stuff by the pound. Like, what do you think health food is? When you're just buying protein, here's what people think, like, oh, eggs are expensive. Yeah, like things have gone up. But if you're not buying the garbage, then like you're getting more nutrition. T-Bone says $5.99 a pound. I can get grass-fed at Aldi's for $6.99. Okay, so how much is like what you're seeing for like a Big Mac meal or McDonald's? It's $15. It's $20, right? So if you're spending 20 bucks at fast food and you're like, it's so expensive, you could buy 2 or 3 pounds of beef or grass-fed beef. Like, telling me you get 2 pounds of beef for 12 bucks. 2 pounds of beef. 2 pounds of beef. You get a family size. How much is a family size bag of Doritos? Last time I've looked, they're like $7, right? $6.79 or something like that. How much is a family size of Doritos? $7.29 or something now? I don't know. I don't really go to supermarkets anymore. I order my beef and stuff like that. We go to like farmers markets. Like, I don't know what a bag of. I really don't. I haven't been there. What's like a Tostitos? Like a family size. You might not even buy it, but you might just look down. You might walk down the aisle just to look at all the crap. Some of you probably do that. You probably like, you notice it on the end caps and stuff like that. How much is that? We'll play it.
And
Rant.
I'm just like, well, what does that say about me? Like, why is it so triggering to me, even though I'm confident and I know who I am and I
Because you're not. This is great. What a soundboard. Hold on a second. I gotta play that again.
cave into diet culture. And I'm just like, well, what does that say about me? Like, why is it so triggering to me, even though I'm confident and I know who I am and I.
It's because you're not confident. It's because you're lying to yourself and you know you're full of shit. I don't say that to be mean. I just say that because it's straight shit. That's why it's triggering to you. People that are getting healthier, it's triggering to you because you know you're full of shit. You know you eat like crap. You're staying fat. You know it's not that hard, but you just don't want to change. You're just full on full of shit. That's why.
Know that my body does not need to be any smaller than it currently is for me to live my life and accomplish my dreams.
What does that mean? I can be a fat fuck and still live my life and accomplish my dreams? What's your dream? To be fat? Why is staying fat so important to you? Why don't you want to change? Because you obviously don't want to change. I mean, I think you do want to change. You just are embarrassed because you've built some sort of following by being fat. You're afraid to do something that challenges you. You're afraid to, like, look, it's not hard. You just eat meat. I'm telling you, go carnivore. You're going to be fine. I'm telling you, go carnivore. And I'm not like a big proponent of like carnivore only. That's all you do. But my God, if you go 99% carnivore, you're going to be fucking fine. And lift weights, you're going to be fine. You're going to melt. You're going to get rid of so much fucking fat. You will not be able to keep it on. There's no fucking way. I say it because it works. It will, you will just melt.
But you know what? This morning I woke up and I said, fuck that. Diet culture is a bitch.
Yeah, well, I have a good comeback from that. So that being,
That's a huge bitch.
so I could change that, but you know what? I woke up and I said, fuck that diet culture. So rather than change, you're like, you know what? No, everyone else is wrong. I'm right. I'm not changing. Cool.
And no matter where you are on your self-love or self-acceptance journey,
You guys know how I hate that. Self-love and self-acceptance, man, you guys, you woke tards have to stop slinging that bullshit. Your self-acceptance and self-love is destroying this fucking country.
it is going to suck you back in and pull you back in, and it's going to be everywhere you turn. And you know what? It's difficult to overcome that. So you know what? I'm giving myself grace, and I hope you can give yourself grace too, because it is really hard to just
Walk.
appreciate and accept your body for what it is currently, when the rest of the world is saying it shouldn't look like that.
It shouldn't look like that. Okay, well, here's the thing. This is all right. So again, I think this is a really good explanation for like the mental disorder. So this is why I'm breaking it down, because using all the language, but a lot of people don't put this together. I know the Swole fam doesn't have a problem, but anyone listening to the podcast, like this is something, this language is, this is the toxic shit. This is just the mind virus. This is like the way of thinking. When the rest of the world is saying it shouldn't look like that, it's always the narcissistic. It's always like this. It's always my feelings. Everyone else is mean to me. The rest of the world is saying your body shouldn't look like that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying exactly the opposite. I'm saying your body should look like that. This is how she's internalizing it. I'm saying your body should look like that because you don't take care of it. What the fuck do you expect it to look like? I'm not saying your body shouldn't look like that. I'm saying you are getting what you deserve in that sense. Like you have what you've cultivated. You're trying not to eat healthy. You're blaming some stupid diet that you've done. You're not taking care of yourself, actually. And you're actively saying you don't care. Fuck everyone else. I'm staying the way I am. So what do you, your body shouldn't look that way. I think it should. You don't take care of yourself, obviously. So I think it should look exactly like that. That's cause and effect. You take shitty care of yourself, that's what you get. There's no arguing from me. I ain't saying that your body shouldn't. I'm saying it should. That's why it does.
Matt Damon.
What I'm saying is it doesn't have to. It says it's that way because you're choosing it to. You're deciding, hey, my body's going to look like shit. And anyone that tells me it shouldn't look like shit, I'm sticking it to them. I'm going to keep looking like, okay, cool. That's a cool story. Wow, you're so brave. You're so brave for staying fat. Very nice.